Dhanteras, also known as Dhanteras, is celebrated on the first day of the 5-day-long Diwali festival. The celebration of Dhanteras is observed on the 13th lunar day of the Krishna Paksh as per the Hindu calendar during the month of Kartik. In this video, we will look into the two stories that are related to the festival of Dhanteras and also how Dhanteras should be celebrated. But before that, did you know that Dhanteras is also considered as the birth anniversary of the god of Ayurveda, and as such, the Ministry of Ayush celebrates Dhanteras as the National Ayurveda Day. Now, let's look at these stories behind the celebration of Dhanteras. First, I will talk about the most popular story which most of the people would know about, and after that, we will look into a more longer and detailed and lesser known story about Dhanteras. Now, if we start with the first story, it is believed that goddess Lakshmi emerged from the sea on the day of Dhanteras. People also believe that goddess Lakshmi visits the home of the devotees on the day of Dhanteras and bless them with more money and wealth into their lives. Due to this reason, Dhanteras is especially important festival for people involved in business and finance. The word Dhanteras itself comes from the word Dhan, which means money. Now, let's directly jump into the next story surrounding Dhanteras. Once, there was a king named Hima who governed his kingdom using justice and love as the two main weapons of his authority. He had a son, and according to the astrologers, in the 16th year of his life, his son would die from a snake bite. King Hima was tormented by a tremendous sense of sorrow, and he looked for solutions to save his son's life. He had his son marry a woman with a favorable horoscope, which said that marrying her would increase the chances of him living, and this recommendation was given by a well-known astrologer. The couple enjoyed their time together for a while. As the boy got closer to the 16th year, the king and his wife began to worry about the young princess approaching death. His wife devised a very cunning strategy to spare his husband's life. The night before the prince turned 16, she gathered up all her jewelry and arranged it in front of the entrance to their room. She then encouraged her husband to stay up and not fall asleep. She then sat in front of the door and was guarding it. Lord Yama, the god of death, appeared in front of the home as a serpent, and at that precise moment when the boy was supposed to be killed, the snake slowly slithered up to the front door. But the collection of ornaments stopped the snake as it approached the doorway. The ornaments were so bright that the snake was unable to see its surrounding. The girl inside the room continued to sing a charming tune all night long. This song was so alluring that the snake lingered at the doorway listening to them. Lord Yama, in the shape of the snake, was forced to abandon this plan to kill the prince because of the time frame for doing so has passed. Hence, this brilliant idea of the girl helped save the life of her husband. This legend gave rise to the event of Dhanteras, celebrated year after year on the exact same day of the Krishna Paksh in the month of Kartika, just before Diwali. This story is yet another reason why people buy gold, silver and jewelry on this occasion of Dhanteras. So now, since I have told you the two main stories surrounding Dhanteras, now let's look into the nitty-gritties of how Dhanteras is celebrated. To give an overall idea, Dhanteras is celebrated by the Hindu community all over the world in a variety of ways. In addition to the worship of Lord Lakshmi, people also pray to Lord Yamraj, the god of death, during the night seeking his blessing. People clean their homes and decorate them with lights and diyas just before Diwali to ward off all the evil spirits and negative energies. On the occasion of Dhanteras, people have started to invest in mutual funds, FDs and equities over the year. On Dhanteras, many people also host housewarming parties and invite their friends and family. While many distinct Indian communities observe Dhanteras in their own unique way, but they all share the tradition of purchasing gold, silver or other ornaments and make new investment and begin new businesses. Since you know about Dhanteras, the story behind it and how it is celebrated, do you know about Diwali and why is it celebrated with proper scientific reasons to it? Here is a video that will help you out with it.